Hey guys, welcome back to Healing Intuition. My name's Corey. I'm here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you all so much for being here. For all the likes, shares, and subscribes, everyone who is booking personal readings, sending in donations, scheduling sessions, all of that. Like brain spotting sessions, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. There was a message that came through earlier, but for some reason I'm not remembering it. So, if it needs to come through, it will come back through, and I'll probably remember it at some point. But as for now, I'm not going to hold on to that. I'm just going to let that go. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday morning. Fantastic Saturday morning. Not this deck. Okay, what do you want from me? I'm just going to dive in on some collective messages and if you want a personal, just let me know. Someone needs a reminder to blow cinnamon in your front door today. Today is October 1st. So stand outside the front door and blow it into your house. I don't know if that's something that you usually do and maybe you're just going to forget it, or maybe it's something new that you could try because cinnamon attracts abundance. So I always blow it in both doors. I blow it on my tools and I blow it in my mailbox. So, yeah. Anyways, that's for somebody. There's something about that though, a little bit more than just the cinnamon. You guys might be like diving more into a spiritual practice, like, you know what I mean? Like you've done a lot of the healing, you've done a lot of the internal work, and now it's almost like the actual like practice is showing up for you in a way of like new interests and diving into certain things, just using the tools that we've been given to help amplify your intentions, right, to help manifest. And I've talked about this before, that if you are living with intention, doing everything with intention, then you truly are the magician, right? You truly are, running your life. Things might not go exactly as you plan, but the more that you do it, the more that you learn to just set the intention and allow it to come naturally, however it wants to manifest. And, understand that also that in order to reach whatever it is, there might be some bumps along the road. So it's like, it's really odd. It's very much set the intention and then surrender. I don't know. So this might be something that is coming more into your awareness, or it might be a practice that you might be starting. It just is like a natural thing, right? You might be intuitively feeling these nudges to do these things, right? And that's, yeah, you're really connecting with, it feels like with Mother Earth right now, with nature, with understanding all of these different things, and why they're here, right? Why do we have all of these herbs, right? What are they used for? How can I use them? How can I drink water with intention, right? Just things like that. It's just there. It feels like you're being guided to do these things. You're being guided to look into these things. Some of you might be like getting ready to take some sort of like course or something like that. But yeah, it just feels like an evolved spiritual practice is kind of working itself into your everyday life here, okay? This is really going to kind of help you, again, connect with Mother Earth and all of the elements, and really kind of help you, birth your magic in a way. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Some of you, okay, there is this energy of like, you're like super all the way tapped in, okay? Like it scares some people, okay? There are some people who are talking about um, your gifts, your intuition. Um, there are people who are really kind of at an amazement by you at this time. All right. So there seems to be kind of like this, whether it's large or small, there seems to be kind of like this spotlight on you right now, whether it be in the community or in an online community or whatever it is, right? You have the attention, okay? You have the stage right now, okay? So it's up to you how you're going to use the stage, right? What are you going to do next? Are you going to continue to grow and move forward? There's this energy of like not wanting you to get stagnant, right? Don't get stagnant. Keep going, right? Because it does feel like some things are kind of coming to fruition for you. So, and sometimes when that happens, there's almost this trigger of either it might be like subconsciously self sabotage, or it is this energy of uh, like like getting comfortable in it. Okay, this isn't going to go anywhere. Like I'm good. Like I've reached this goal. It's going to be here. I can chill type of thing. So whatever it is, right? So don't there's just this energy of don't get stagnant, don't grow complacent, right? Keep going. Okay? It might be time to dive into something new, right? To learn something new and to grow your practice however that looks for you. Okay? Hope everyone's doing well today. So glad you're here. Every single one of you. It does feel like there's this real big, and this kind of came through again. It feels continuous. Like there's still this energy of understanding like how strong your intentions are, right? How quickly you're able to manifest right now, okay? Because it feels like it's pretty quick, like so yeah. Messages for the collective. I just feel like there's a lot of purple right here. So I feel like your third eye probably is evolving in some type of way. Your connection is deepening. Yeah, you don't see yourself quite like other people see you, right? Because I don't think you have, and none of these people are going to run and tell you, right? But I feel like everyone else has experienced your power way more than you have recognized it, okay? And you have no idea. Or you're learning, right? That's something that's kind of you're starting to recognize it for yourself, okay? But again, some people, especially the people that are kind of maybe in amazement with 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 your gifts and your strength to manifest and all of those things, a lot of them aren't going to say anything, right? Because they don't want you to know. If you know, then like right? So, but there are going to be some people, right, that do tell you, that do recognize you, that do bring it to your attention. And I think this has kind of already been happening for you here a little bit in a way. These people are loyal. These people are companions, right? These people are, there's also another energy of like, you know, really pay attention to, again, connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to the animals, connecting to plants, connecting to all these different things. There's something about a newfound connection, maybe with you and a pet, or you're getting a new pet, or there's a, like, something grows a little bit deeper as far as a connection, almost like maybe the communication is a little bit more clear between you and your pet, or I don't know, something like that. There's a strong pet vibe here. You're growing together in a way, maybe. I'm not sure. Also, collective, you are like on the physical, because you've done a lot of this inner work. You're looking a lot more attractive. Not that you weren't attractive before, but like you're being noticed in a way. Okay, it's like your shine is on, your glow is on, right? You're not just kind of hidden in the mix of everyone else. And so that's what's kind of making you a little bit more attractive. You're attracting more attention in a way. Messages for the collective. Whoa. We'll take those. Hi there. You've been wanting to connect more with local spirits? That's cool. Like as in local how? Like local to your area? Okay. So, yeah, all this is basically just confirming. So we've got the share card, the authenticity card, and the abundance card. The more that you give, the more that you get back, right? I think that's a general law. Oh, good. Yeah. That's always good, especially local to your area, because there's a reason that you're in the area that you're in. Like nothing is like you're meant to be there right now, and so to connect with that local energy, that's really good for you on your journey. It's good for everyone to do that, to take time to go out into their local nature, their local, you know, and find herbs, to connect with the rivers and the lakes and that song by TLC, was it TLC? Waterfalls, that came into my mind. But anyways, you know, go hiking in the woods or the forest, or, you know, check out the beach, or, you know what I'm saying, wherever it is. You know, put your feet in the sand, and it's important for sure. It definitely helps connect you deeper and ground you, and kind of opens things up for you. But anyways, yeah, so I think that you've realized there's this energy of like kind of recognizing, like so there may have been some confusion before about like, I don't know where I'm headed, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know where I want to go. Like I know that I have all these gifts, and this kind of came through before, but it seems like this energy is kind of being removed from you, right? And that like you're finding that authenticity, but you're also surrendering and trusting that like it's constantly evolving. And so there's like there's like steps to this, right? Um, and as you grow, your what you're doing out in the world is going to grow also. And so there's just this energy of like surrendering to that, to understanding that you are where you're supposed to be in every situation that you're in, right? Like it's there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. Okay. Yeah, sometimes we need to separate from people, places, and things, but the fact that they're there to teach you that energy, to show you what that looks like, what that feels like. And then you can make the decision to separate from them, right? That calling back your power from, because that could have been a situation that maybe you've dealt with manipulation from others for many lifetimes, right? And so this lifetime you find yourself in a situation of manipulation and you separate yourself from it, and you have just called back your power from all manipulation in all times, spaces, lifetimes, all of that, right? And so we have to understand that this process it takes time to, so say you do that, right? You just called back your power for lifetimes. And so there's an integration process, yeah? And then things will slowly kind of fall into place. So don't expect, say you make a decision that you know is right, okay, and you know that is in alignment, and you're expecting a big shift to come afterwards, right? Don't lose that expectation if it doesn't happen right away, okay? Because again, there's an integration process, right? You just did a huge thing for many, many lifetimes. Therefore, it takes time for that to really come back to you and to really settle into your spirit again, okay? Hey, Sabrina. Thank you. Yeah, it's like, anyways. uh, so, yeah, so there is this, that's kind of what's happening here. You're calling back your power from many different things by making these decisions and cutting things out. And so things are starting to really get integrated, and you should start to see how much you're attracting these days, right? How much is really just flowing to you, okay? Just, yeah. Yeah, you are in the time of overflow, okay? Like you are stepping into a period of overflow. And I don't want to say a period because I feel like it's exponential. Is that a word? That's I don't ever use that word. Uh, if it is a word, but it seems like it would be for a very long time, right? Like for the rest of this lifetime and many lifetimes to come, you are in the overflow, right? Because you've healed those lack and those unworthiness wounds, or you're working on it, right? Or that's what you're working towards. There could be all this also this understanding of that is that's what's kind of you're being awakened to that, right? How to get there, how to get to that goal is to change your internal programs and your feelings about yourself. That's how you view yourself as the most important piece of the puzzle that we call life. If you see yourself as anything less than more than enough, that is what you are going to attract in the physical. So it's like there's this realization of like, that's legit. People aren't just making that up. That's a real thing. Like, yeah, yeah. So there's no coincidence that you're here right now. Um, let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. This stack? No. This one? Okay. Thank you all for being here. If everyone wants to just like take a second and like the video, I would like super gratefully appreciate that. Again, if anyone's wanting a personal, just chime on in, let me know, and we'll take a break from the collective. Otherwise, we'll probably keep going on the collective. I feel like another 10 more minutes or so, and then we can move forward from that. Okay. Messages for the collective, please. Yeah. So in the past, it feels like, you know what, you probably struggled financially. You probably struggled just, maybe it kind of is this energy of feeling like things just didn't go right. You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like I'm out here like, and the problem is because you were like stuck in the matrix, right? That fear, that lack, that unworthiness, all of those things. Yeah. And so suddenly there was this realization, like something came to you and was like, yeah, there totally is something more. There's a reason that you're feeling that way. And so it feels like whether it's this message that is bringing you that message, right? Or an intuition, a download that you had on your own, right? And it just seems like you started taking, because this is kind of, when I started shuffling, it was like, this is kind of like past energy, right? You stepped into that Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords energy and got focused, right? Got focused on working on those emotions and healing all of those things, right? Calming the waters within. Yeah? Having control over your thoughts instead of your thoughts having control over you. Understanding that your thoughts create your reality as well as the words that you speak. Yeah? That you are the magician deeper than you think. More so than you think. Yeah, so that's definitely past energy. I feel like current energy, for a lot of you, this Justice card, you're starting to receive the karma from doing this work. For others of you, okay, there's a situation where you realized, right, somebody's just not disciplined financially or organized financially, or you know what I'm saying, like it might have been like a business opportunity or something like that where you recognize, and this could also be you, right? Maybe financial discipline was something that you struggled with, and then you had a moment, it was like, well, if I take control over this, it's no longer going to have control over me. And so you got focused on it. You worked towards it, right? You took it easy. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we can, money is energy and we can attract it, but you have to have a very healthy relationship with money, right? And it's a vibration, it's a frequency. And if you're not being disciplined with it, then it's probably not going to be disciplined with you, if that makes any sense. I'm not going to take these because they fell on the floor. Yeah, it feels like there's just maybe this realization that there might have been an opportunity or somebody that wanted to work with you or somebody that wanted to build with you, or you know what I mean? And this could be romantic, it could be business, it could be anything, right? It's like you're like, you know what? This isn't quite exactly what I was hoping for. It's not it, and anything less than what I exactly want, I'm no longer abandoning myself, right? I'm going to hold out. I'm going to wait for what I want because I deserve that. And that was huge, right? You didn't give in to somebody else's needs because it was a close match to what you wanted, right? No, you didn't abandon yourself in that moment. You recognized how it was maybe either that happened or it's going to happen. But there's this recognition of how this decision or whatever this was, whatever this realization was, kept it kept bringing you into a Nine of Swords energy of really just overthinking all the time and being stuck in your head. Like you took power over it. You took power over it. It first was the recognition, and then you took your power back from it. However you did that, right? Maybe you had a conversation. Maybe you decided to start saving a little bit money and not being so frivolous. Maybe you, released something or someone or, whatever it is, right? It's going to resonate with everybody differently. But it does feel like you have recently taken your power back from something. Something big. Something that's like affected you for lifetimes. Like one thing that's coming through is people pleasing, right? That's a big thing here. A big energy of people pleasing, right? Releasing that, calling your power back from that for many, many lifetimes. Yeah, you're attracting something new, right? Because you release this, whether it be a perception or an opportunity or a person or whatever it is, right? For you. Because you released this, you are certainly attracting something new that is very, very fruitful. Very fruitful, right? The opportunity before may have been, it may have attracted a Three of Pentacles type of energy, like working together, building together, doing these things, right? I've got a pentacle, you've got a pentacle, you got a pentacle, let's put them together. And, but it seems like what you're attracting now after releasing that, because it just didn't fit your vision, not because of the finances, right? And maybe it could have been, right? Maybe it could have been that was part of it, right? You were making a decision based on what's best for you because you didn't see, how it could have improved for you in a way, right? This is something that I feel like you manifested, whether it be a person or a relationship. Again, it could be different for everyone. But so you've released that, yeah, and now you're attracting something that is very much the Queen of Pentacles energy. Authenticity and no longer self-abandoning will take you so far. It will take both of those things will take you so far that you have no idea, like the amounts, the places that, like, I feel like I'm about to get in Dr. Seuss mode, like, oh, the places you'll go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you cut out self-abandonment and you step into your authentic self, no matter who is around you, and you live that life, oh, the places you'll go. I just keep hearing that. Oh, the places you'll go. I have goosebumps. I'm covered in goosebumps. Wow. Oh, the places you'll go. I do really feel like there's a new opportunity coming towards you. If you haven't already released this other situation, there's something new that's on the other side of that. On the other side of releasing and then the integration, right? This is something that's going to bring you so much joy. So much joy. I'm telling you. Like, this is Empress energy. Okay? Like, ooh. Wow. Okay. Whew. All right, messages for the collective. I know I said when I looked up it was 3113, so mirroring numbers. If you've been seeing a lot of black cats lately, this is definitely your message. Black cats are very, very, like, they remind me of, like, intuition. They remind me of, it kind of, like, whenever I see a black cat, it definitely good luck for me, but also, especially if the cat, like, if you and the cat make eye contact. Like, that's, like, powerful shit, okay? But to me, it's a message of, like, good job. You're right on. You're right on task. You're right on point. You are tapped in. You like wisdom, right? You have the wisdom. You have the gifts. You have the power. Like, you know what I'm saying? It feels like that. You know, like, that's what I feel like when I see a black cat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep saying that like that. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so yeah, basically, I think that you know this though. You intuitively know this, right? You said, you know what? That's not for me. You're not for me. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait because I've been waiting this long. So what's a little bit longer? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not wait a little bit longer for what I want exactly? Yeah. So you're just chilling on your throne right now. You're just chilling on your throne right now. You're just allowing this integration to kind of happen, right? Things might not be, moving super fast today or tomorrow or the next day even, but, it feels like there's this, get some rest. Get some rest, right? Because like, there's this energy of, like, being super duper proud of you for like, not abandoning yourself. Like, and you need to celebrate that. You deserve to celebrate that. You are more than enough, therefore you have more than enough. I'm going to say that one more time. You are more than enough, therefore you have more than enough. Yeah, there's like this energy of, it's like, you know what? I know I manifested that. I know I did that because I know at one point in my life, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wrote it down. It was on a vision board, right? I manifested that, whatever that was, right? And you're like, but it's not really in alignment with where I am now. So, no, I think I'm going to wait for a more recent manifestation to come through, right? Like, super dope. I'm so glad that I manifested that. Like, that's really cool. I fucking did that. You know what I mean? But also this energy of, like, yeah, cool. But it doesn't really align with me anymore because I'm just growing. Oh, here's what was coming through is so you are growing at such a rapid pace right now. that like it's almost like glitching the matrix a little bit, right? Because it's like the quicker that you grow and evolve, and you know what I'm saying, um, because there's that integration period, it's like the integration doesn't always come all the way to fruition before you're on to the next thing, right? So there's this energy of you're coming to a time where your inner work might, we're always growing, we're always developing, we're always, but there might be this like kind of a plateau where it's slowed down a lot, so that integration can really come into play here, okay? um, because yeah, it feels like it's just like like wait a, you know what I mean, like you're lapping the universe. I don't know, you know. Like, didn't she just run by us, like? Oh, this energy, this message that they've got coming through is really funny. Okay. Yeah, the Hierophant, for sure. Yeah, you're the teacher. You're the teacher. Yeah. You have the keys, right? Yeah, it just feels like there's this energy of, you know what, I manifested wanting to be, one way, like in one light, right? But I've grown and I've realized that I want to be something different, right? I want to use my gifts for something different. Um, hey, Dominique. So thank you so much for saying hey. Yeah, just chill. No worries. Um, it's like, I had this one direction, that I was kind of heading in, that I kind of wanted to go in, but I see how that kind of looks, I see how that kind of feels, and it doesn't really feel right. And so I think I'm going to go with this other direction, um, where I am the teacher, I am the nurturer, I am the, you know what I'm saying? So it feels like two different energies, right? So we've got the Queen of Wands over here, which, to me makes me feel like more witchy, more, and in the spotlight a little bit more, you know, uh, like it feels more of like a, I hate to say the word clout, because that's not really like, that's not the energy, but it's almost like wanting to be seen for who you are, wanting, feeling of wanting to be seen, right? Because you didn't feel seen for maybe most of your life. And so maybe if I could get other people to see me and recognize who I am, these powerful gifts that I have, right? Then maybe I can see me. But then there was a shift in perception where it was like, I see me. And I don't need a bunch of other people to see me, because I see me. And then therefore that just attracts a bunch of other people that see you because you see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean just like you're looking in the mirror and you see your face and you see your shoulders and, you look at your booty and all those things, right? I'm saying like you see you for who you are, the soul, the spirit, the gift, the passion, right? And so you're kind of like shifting into this energy of like being the teacher, being the intuitive, being the calm. Let me help you find the answers within yourself, right? That type of thing. It doesn't have to be exactly that. That's just an example of what's really kind of on the table here, of just, emotional balance, being calm and peaceful, and not super rush around all the time, gotta get a bunch of stuff done, right? Just here in this moment. Hmm. A lot of people, and I said this earlier, there's a lot of people that are watching you right now. They want to know what your next move is. I highly suggest you keep it to yourself until it's done. And this might not be how you present yourself to the world, right? This might also just be how you feel in yourself. Yeah? Like just it's just like a shift in mentality. How you view yourself. Messages for the collective, please. There's also this energy of shifting from feeling like you constantly need to do shadow work or you constantly need to be doing something or whatever, of just feeling like a slave to a lot of other things, into this energy, like you're moving on from that, right? You're moving on from, you're releasing all those thoughts that society made you think. Yeah. That like to be successful, I have to be working all the time, right? I always have to be on the grind. I always have to be on the hustle, right? And you're stepping into what is more important and what is only real is this very magical present moment that we sit in. And so that's actually allowing you to focus your energy and manifest stronger, right? Bringing through a lot of ideas, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, kind of really showing you, again, bringing to light this power that you possess, right? And allowing you the path of perseverance. Because if you're more focused right now, you'll see a lot of results. You will. You'll see a lot of results because if your brain is scattered everywhere, right? Okay, so right now I got to do this, but later I've got to do that, and I've got to do that, and I've got to do that. Well, now you've just taken your energy and you've spread it across all of those things already. Already. So you're taking away the energy that you have right now for this current thing and spreading it to things that aren't even here yet. It's not even existing yet. You're not there yet. So if you bring all that back in, call all that back in, right? And put the energy in what you're doing right here, right now, you're going to have the energy to do that stuff later because it's that current energy in that present moment, right? So that's kind of something that maybe is coming to light for you, or there's this realization or understanding that's the importance of staying in the present moment, right? What I focus on right now, again, if you're spreading that energy across your whole day in the beginning, you're also taking energy from the thing that you're working on. Yeah. So if it's a business that you're building, or it's something that a relationship that you want to grow, or, a seed that you're planting, but if you've just taken that energy away from it and spread it across the things for the day, well, you've just taken some of that manifestation power from it, right? So keeping focused on what's here right now in this moment is what is actually going to help things grow. It's going to, again, because your mind isn't everywhere, you haven't spread out your energy completely, you're open to receive ideas, again, passion, creativity, inspiration, all those things, right? Messages to share, and things like that. So That's the kind of energy that I feel like is integrating into you now, is that understanding and that knowing. Okay, let's get some advice, and then we're gonna move. We're gonna be done with collective messages. I feel like I just gave you kind of advice, but we'll go from there. We'll see. What's some advice for the collective? Yeah, collective, you are experiencing, and you are in the middle of a victory here. Okay, like don't, you haven't missed a single opportunity. Okay, you haven't missed anything, so don't think that anything is a missed opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you're going to miss out on anything. What's meant for you is already yours. But yeah, you're in this integration process right now, of being, rising from the ashes. You patiently waited. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, sure, these options are here, but I know this is my vision. I've had this vision time and time again, and I'm not going to let go of it. I'm not going to let go of it, and I'm not going to settle for what's right in front of me, because that's not what I envisioned. That is not exactly what I want. And it's okay for my needs and my wants to change as I change, as I grow, right? It's okay for my needs and my wants to grow as I do. So, I think you're understanding that. Like, you're recognizing that, like, you're victorious no matter what. No matter what, you are victorious. Yeah. Focus on this. Focus on what good is coming towards you. I also feel like there's some sort of message that somebody wants to send you some sort of message. That was a totally different energy, but, and this might, I don't know, it might make you feel good or confident in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be a lot of messages that are coming towards you. But I feel like there's one person in particular that's, writing something out and throwing it away. Writing something out and throwing it away. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to leave that there. I'm not diving into somebody else's energy. That was a beautiful message, and I want to leave it. So, yeah. Collective message complete. Let me put all these up. Thank you all for joining me during this wonderful live. I really enjoyed it. Such fantastic messages. Does anyone want a personal before I go? If not, that's totally okay. You're welcome, Sabrina. Thank you for hanging out. All right. Okay, I'm going to take that as a no personals, and that's totally cool. I'm going to go on about my Saturday. Thank you all so much for being here. Super grateful for every single one of you. I love you all, and we will talk soon.